Welcome to The Explainer.
So let me ask you something. What does it really take to be a creator these days? Do you need like a fancy studio, a massive budget, a whole team of marketing gurus? Or maybe, just maybe, it's something a whole lot simpler?
Yeah, sometimes it's just this. A beaver, a branch, and a whole lot of determination. I mean, look at him go. This one little moment, this quiet, kind of random scene. Well, it's our doorway into a really fascinating and very human corner of the internet.
Okay, so let's dig in. We're going to explore the digital world of a YouTube channel called Canadian. That's C-A-N-A-D-I-N with the handle @OCanadian. And what we're about to see is honestly a perfect little case study in what it means to just create, for the pure joy of it.
Right off the bat, you can tell what this channel is all about from their bio. There's no clickbait, no crazy promises. It's just simple and honest. They're here to share subjectively interesting animals and events. And that word, subjectively, man, that's everything, isn't it? It tells you this is personal. This is their world.
Now, in a world where everyone's chasing millions of subs and those shiny play buttons, this number might not look like much. 69 subscribers. But you know what? This isn't a story about going viral. It's about something way more fundamental. It's about just starting, about raising your hand in a crowded room and saying, hey, I'm here.
And that journey, so far, is told across 23 videos. So yeah, this is not some huge content factory churning out videos every day. Think of it more like a personal gallery, you know? A collection of moments that one person thought, hey, that's kind of cool, and decided to share with the world.
So what are these moments actually about? Well, let's step into this creator's world. It's like their own little backyard kingdom, a place that's all about a deep passion for their home and the animals that live there. And you really get the vibe just from the video titles and playlists. It's all about the wildlife of Canada, specifically BC and Alberta. You see videos about beavers in Fish Creek Park in Calgary, amazing footage of a bobcat and her kittens right in the backyard, and even these simple, curious little videos just asking, what bird is this? It's kind of like digital nature watching, mixed with a bit of citizen science. It's awesome.
And check this out, because this just perfectly sums up the wild, unpredictable life of a small creator. That video of the bobcat and kittens, over 1,000 views, which is huge. But then the "what bird is this" video, which comes from the exact same place of genuine curiosity, it gets 16 views. 16! And that tells you everything, right? It's not about the view count. It's about the act of sharing itself.
But it's not all animals and nature documentaries. If you poke around a little bit, you start to see these little glimpses of a much more personal world.
And that's where you start to get the full picture. I mean, there's a video called Introducing Unibaby, another one about some weird excavation happening inside a Starbucks. There's even a whole playlist of karaoke duets. It's this fantastic, wonderfully random mix of life, and it really shows you the human being behind the camera.
Which really brings us to what I think is the heart of this whole channel. It's more than just posting videos. You can feel this genuine, heartfelt quest to build a community, to actually reach through the screen and connect with people.
And they don't hide it either. It's right there in their bio. A direct, open invitation. They write, I would love to see your comments telling me about yourselves, like where in the world you're watching from. See? This isn't some big influencer talking at an audience. This is a person trying to start a real conversation.
And it's not just in the bio. They're actively using the tools YouTube gives them. They put up polls, like this one, literally asking that same question, from where in the world are you watching? They're trying to turn those anonymous view counts into actual people, into a community.
And they're looking for feedback, too. How often would you like me to post? This just goes to show they're listening. They genuinely care about the small audience they've built and want to know what they think.
And then there's this one, which I gotta say is my personal favorite. A poll asking, how many times have you walked into a glass sliding door in your life? I mean, come on. It's so quirky, it's funny, and it's just so human. It's the perfect reminder that there's a real person with a great sense of humor on the other side of that screen.
You see it again in this post right here. They're celebrating getting 111 shares. 111! And they're so genuinely grateful. It just shows you that for a small creator, every single interaction, every share is a huge win. It really, truly matters.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? When you put it all together, it takes us way beyond just this one channel. It gets right to the very heart of what we call the passion economy. It answers that big question. Why do we create? Why do we share things online in the first place?
And the answer, when you look at it this way, is actually pretty simple. Behind every small channel, behind every video that only gets a dozen views, behind every single one of those earnest poll questions, there's a huge passion. A passion for beavers or bobcats or even karaoke. And maybe, just maybe, a passion for connecting with other people out there who might find those exact same things subjectively interesting too.
So maybe the next time you're scrolling, look past the big trending stuff. Dive a little deeper. Look for those channels with just a handful of subscribers. Because I guarantee you that's where you're going to find some of the most real, authentic stories the internet has to offer. So the only question left is, whose story are you going to discover next?